No, okay.
Oh. Well, I'm feeling the class now, but that's okay. We have some special guests with us today. Even though we haven't even had a show yet, so they have just as much right to this program as we do.
Do you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Dalton Smith. That's it.
And I'm Amy Long.
And this is going to be an uncoordinated hour. Let me tell you. We're mostly doing this because Noah and I want to hang out with each other.
Yeah, we didn't get enough work-study hours this semester together.
They have too many work-study hours together.
We have
honestly.
1 hour together.
That's too many.
Many of you may know us from the vlog, resident on my Snapchat story.
It's pretty good stuff, if you're interested in that kind of thing, which I assume if you're listening to us, or maybe you just like Milligan Radio.
Yeah, if anyone...
Perny's grandparents just keep this on all day, or...
I would love to be Pern Dog's grandparents. I don't even know what website we use to check what listeners we have.
This is gonna be a horrible first hour.
But we did make it on the website. I'm on milliganradio.com, and we have our own little link for the fresh cut.
Oh, did we say that? We're the fresh cut.
I think that's how I opened.
Oh, okay.
But we'll say it again.
We're still the fresh cut.
Should we explain where fresh cut came from?
Sure, Erin.
Do you want me to do it, or do you want me to do it?
We can take turns like a popcorn parade.
I'll start. So Noah and I took graphic design together last semester. Popcorn.
And every day, Professor Art Brown would complain about the lawnmowers that were driving nearby. Popcorn.
And so we decided that's what actually sparked our creativity for the class. Popcorn.
And so, freshly cut lawnmower, Erin and Noah.
One time we did find a 12-hour track of just lawnmower on YouTube, and we blared it from Noah's car as we drove up the hill.
Yes, you will be hearing that track in a good couple months when we run out of ideas for the show.
And we just talk about John Deere versus all other tractor brands.
Can we have a show that's just tractor brand discussion?
We can bring in the Milligan maintenance crew.
Let's not.
Noah worked for housekeeping.
This is the most redneck student on campus.
I don't know if I want to say that on...
Do you have a pick? Did someone cross your mind?
I can't say no.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to play a game?
I would love... this saw... I would love to play a game, Erin.
All right. And we'll incorporate our guests on this one. We'll start it off with... Noah and I have a favorite game we like to play. In casual conversation, if we just say some phrasing, we'll be like, that'd be a good band name. For example, Fresh Blueberries. That was our top pick. But then we have to go on to pick more categories. Would that good band name also be a good baby name? And would that also be a good sports mascot name? And so we would like both of our guests to try to think of a name that would be a good band name, baby name, and a good sports mascot name.
For example, I like the band name, I came up with this in the kitchen, Lazy Susan. It's not a good I guess it's a fine baby name, but low aspirations in life, I guess. And I don't think it works as a sports mascot. It's that rolling cabinet or something.
And lazy for sports.
That's true. Oh man, they'd get roasted.
Fresh Blueberries, fun little indie band name. Babies are fresh when they come out and they're blue.
Disgusting.
And it's nutritious, which all athletes need to be. And actually, both of our guests are Milligan athletes. Didn't really think about that, so kind of gives them a head start. No pun intended.
Okay.
So, either of you have a name pop in?
Amy?
So what is it? A band name?
Band name, baby name, sports mascot.
Well, you should just look around the room.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
I will take notes during class.
The Beatles? That's a great band name.
It doesn't work in a room full of band names.
To give some context, our radio station is covered in posters of musicians.
Horrifying noises with the mic, Erin. Well, how about we come back to this at the end? Okay. There's one. Emergency exit. That's pretty good.
That'd
Is that a
be
good
Bad
baby
baby
name?
name, obviously.
It's a terrible baby name.
Baby name's level 2. You don't have to worry about the baby name when you pick one.
There are babies. Fun fact. One of my favorite fun facts. There was a governor of Texas in the 1800s that's last name was Hogg and had twin girls and named them Ima and Yora. I'm a hog. You're a hog. So I mean, good is a relative term. Please don't do that to your children. I'm not saying that's okay.
Okay, let's move on. Erin, what's next on the old agenda?
So there's some spring semester is a big semester at this. Mike is ill-placed for the seat height, so I'm just going to continue to adjust it. Horrible. That's another band name. All right.
Made me cry.
Spring semester is a time where a lot of students get engaged. Some may hear the term ring by spring. And so we thought...
Why don't we just jumpstart that process?
So neither of our guests really know this, but we just have some dating questions for successful relationships we thought we would ask to see if we could get any sparks flying.
Some Milligan matchmaking.
It's an alliteration, so we were pretty proud of it.
Sorry, Amy, we tried really hard to find someone better than Dalton Smith.
Our first pick was Mike
I'm sorry,
Feather.
dude.
No, our first pick was JD. He turned us down with 2 excuses, which was like overkill.
Yeah, so then we wanted Mike Featherston. No reaction. Good thing he's at basketball practice and not
So am I
listening.
like your 10th choice? Is that how this is working right now?
I mean, I'm not going to answer that one. So let's learn the basics about you guys. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Manchester in England.
I grew up in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, right south of Nashville.
All right, round 1, Amy wins.
Is it a competition?
I didn't know this was a competition. I grew up on the North Pole. I didn't know.
Amy, do you like Nashville?
Never been.
You're off to a rough start, Dalton.
All right. What are your majors?
Exercise science.
I'm a business marketing major.
Amy wins again.
I saw that coming.
What sports do y'all play?
Soccer.
Men's volleyball.
0 to 3, Amy. Let's discover some similarities. What is your favorite television show?
Grey's Anatomy.
I don't know.
This wasn't supposed to be a hard question.
Fresh Prince. I don't.
Oh,
Fresh Prince.
I'm from Philly, so I have to give that one to Dalton. Sorry, Amy. What kind of music do you like?
All sorts of music. Some hip-hop, rap, pop.
Lil Mama.
Yeah. Little Mama. She's my queen.
Dalton?
I like pretty much everything except heavy metal.
Same.
Are you guys?
We have a similarity.
If the show shuts down, it's because the sparks are flying.
What is y'all's favorite dessert?
Ice cream.
Say milkshake.
That's like ice cream.
We have 2. All
Both.
right.
Sweet, both. Wet.
And moving past, let's determine some compatibility. Let's see. What are your favorite ways to spend a vacation?
Probably just relaxing on a beach.
I'd say either sleeping or on a beach.
Oh.
Oh my! If they are on a beach vacation, everyone watch out.
Yeah, unless Dalton's sleeping.
To put this into perspective, we are currently not sitting next to each other. We are separated right now.
That didn't work out well.
Make sure.
We just want to make sure things get a little too smart.
Well, what about it? Let's get more like in depth here. What about this? I almost said speech speaks to you, but I think you get the point. What about the beach speaks to you?
That took me a minute.
Just gotta love sand.
Okay.
Wrong.
Oh man.
I really like the ocean, and I can play sand volleyball.
I tried sand volleyball.
Thanks,
for the first
Dalton,
time.
for the worst
I'm
LinkedIn description ever.
I really enjoy long walks on the beach.
There we go. Do you take vitamin supplements?
Wait.
No.
No.
Oh. For
Well, I guess you don't plan on growing old together.
For context, I googled matchmaking questions, and this is what I got.
I wish I had looked at this more. I didn't know that one of the core criteria was going to be vitamin supplements.
Let's see. Create intimacy. What is your greatest passion?
I don't think it's appropriate to talk about on air.
Oh, okay. Ugh.
Honesty, key in a woman.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say sports, and that's all.
That too, yeah.
It's good to have more than one thing in life you care about.
All right, go.
Don't get me kicked off the air, and we'll keep moving forward.
Yeah, Noah's actually taking this class, and Erin gets to say whatever she wants. So.
I did ask about certain keywords that are going to come up later, what I have to censor.
Censorship of Milligan Radio.
Let's see. Currently scrolling because I really didn't read ahead on these.
You can't come up with anything?
Listen, I don't want any blame. I'm going to blame this website if they suck. What annual community events would you like to attend together?
Are you asking them if they go to the Y or something? I don't even get this. Here's a real question. What do you value in a relationship?
There we go.
Honesty.
Ooh,
That's
good. Dalton's a bad choice for you.
Yeah,
now,
it's
but-
probably not going to work out.
Well, let's hold out hope for a bit longer.
You could go to the beach together.
It's true. Bond over our hatred for heavy metal.
I'd probably say loyalty.
Oh.
That's similar. Why?
Come in. You can't put me on the spot. I feel like if you're being loyal, you're being like it encapsulates what a relationship should be. Oop, didn't mean to kick the bottom there.
Get super aggressive.
But like when you're loyal to someone, it includes being to me it includes being honest and kind and just a good person to the other significant other.
I like that you threw in the word honest there. Like, you're filling out a resume perfectly, like, in just using the keywords at the what job description you're going for.
Your LinkedIn profile
Is
got much better.
this a job description now? This is how we're defining
I'm taking a LinkedIn class right now, so if you'll please excuse me.
I just took Milligan 200 last semester. I had 2 lectures on it. Amy, do you have a LinkedIn?
No.
All right, this relationship is done.
Yeah.
You don't have a.
If you don't have a LinkedIn, I'm not sure you have a future.
It's true. Yes. Just wasting time at college.
Well, LinkedIn's a waste of time, too.
Yeah.
It's just a different kind.
It's like social
It's
media for
cheaper.
grown-ups.
It's like you send people the little friend requests, but
I'm
then
not
when you
friends
see
with-
their little things come up, like, hey, look what I made, you don't care. It's like the least intimate, least close a relationship could ever be, just seeing someone's LinkedIn posts.
So the real point of the show is
Okay.
actually we just want to trash LinkedIn.
That's why it's called the fresh cut. We're cutting LinkedIn out of our lives.
Good.
Trash link? No, that wouldn't be a good
Trash
band
link.
name. Have you had any inspiration for a band name or a baby name or a sports mascot name?
Spike ball.
Ooh,
Spike Ball! What? That would be a spicy baby.
Yeah.
don't like that. But, yeah, good. I think good band name. Sports name is confusing because it sounds like its own sport.
Could be.
The baseball spike balls. Fine. All right. Still beating Dalton. That's what's important.
Like Spike is a real name.
Yeah.
So Spike, and then he's a sporty spice.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now you have to play the Spice Girls next time. Got to keep our continuity going.
All right, I'll learn Spice Girls songs by next week.
Oh, are we playing them? Like, us? Okay.
Well, Music Buffs Live, my other radio show.
You said you wouldn't mention that.
Erin's already cheating on this radio show with another radio show.
Listen, it's just an open radio show. Really.
Anyway.
It's an open commitment.
Speaking of relationships.
Does our radio show take vitamin supplements?
I just think that's an odd question. Like, first date, like, hey, like, I'm Erin. I really like 21 Pilots. I take vitamin D every morning. I have a dog named Daisy. Like.
And then the other guy's like, oh, I love 21 Pilots. And you're like, what about the vitamins?
Do you take creatine? Are those muscles real or are you just puffy? You gotta weed them out, you know? Alright, well, sitting in between Amy and Dalton, I feel zero sparks. So, we'll have to try again next week.
Okay. We can't do this every week. Maybe yes.
Not with Amy and Dalton.
But maybe one of them.
You just pick random people on camera.
No one's going to want to join this anymore. I'm thinking we're setting them up.
Well,
next week we're going to try to break a relationship with Paul.
Is he going to be your brother?
Oh no. Watch out, Bailey.
Sorry, Abby, didn't mean to bring you into this.
Well, with Becca and
They're
Ren.
not listening.
No, that's true.
Maybe never mind. I was just made a terrible joke. Sorry. No, you want to talk about conspiracy theories?
All right. Are we there already? Okay.
Well,
gotta be careful with that mic, Erin. There's a conspiracy. Have aliens taken over every time you hear a loud noise on our radio show?
There were actually lights in the sky on the way over here, but like not like an airplane light. Amy pointed them out.
It's definitely aliens.
She says it's definitely aliens. They're like Batman lights, like twirling in the sky. I don't know if it's Brent Doolittle because I feel like it's something he would do. Just put
Could be.
We'll have to Snapchat him afterwards.
Could be Kmart's got a deal. Just kidding. Kmart's
I
dead.
took you completely.
Kmart never has deals.
Wait,
they're just constant.
Kmart's not dead.
The one in Johnson City is.
Was it dead before I got here?
No, it was pretty recent. I actually worked there a couple
It's
years ago.
because you got here that it became dead.
Well.
Did you make any purchases?
Nope. I guess I broke one of the 10 Commandments. I'm now a murderer. Well, add that to my LinkedIn profile. Killer of Kmart.
I broke one of the 10 Commandments, but I won't let you know which one until you hire me.
Doesn't it say if you break one, you break all of them?
I broke all of the 10 Commandments.
Well,
Please hire me.
I can never play this track, and I have it on my resume that I'm a radio host here at Milligan College. Hopefully most schools don't realize how tiny this is and how actually small this is, but if they want to listen, I'm not playing this one.
You're actually on this radio show more than anyone else.
What?
Got 2 shows.
Oh, I thought you meant like...
I meant channel.
I was like, no.
Don't make me look bad on air.
No, you look great. I like the flannel.
Thanks. It's got, I'm raising my arm right now. When you raise it, you can actually see a bit of skin in, like, my elbow area. I think it's kind of nice. They're calling it sleevage. Not sure if it'll catch on. Not sure if I can say that, but here we are.
I am a little disappointed that you're wearing purple, though, because that's the color of the Vikings, and they lost to the Eagles last night. But the Eagles won, which is what I really care about.
But they won't.
They're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Oh, honey.
Listen,
Oh,
did you
it's
see Nick
okay.
Foles last night?
Do you know who Tom Brady is?
I'm gonna get. He's
An ogre.
Overrated.
Whatever.
And other characteristics that are probably too controversial to bring up on air. So, conspiracy theories. You want?
Plenty of conspiracy theories with the Patriots, actually. But
It's fine. It's very hot in this room, but also that's going to get me heated. I'm wearing my Eagles green sweater, even though it's 60 degrees today, because it's the only Eagles thing I have here in Tennessee. I'm originally from right outside Philly. Context to, I don't even know if we have any listeners right now.
I'll put it on YouTube if he lets me. We'll have to catch him on the backswing.
You'll have to
Online.
catch Caleb on a good mood.
It's
Wait, can we ask you, Dalton? Dalton is the assistant What is your title?
Assistant. I think it's on here.
Oh, he's on the website.
Oh,
Dalton Smith, assistant station manager. And actually, I don't know what your middle name is, but his Milligan email, shout out if you want to email Dalton, is DJ Smith. He was created for the radio.
Nope.
That's what God said. You know, this boy, he's going to be on the radio.
You're the worst, Erin.
I just talked about how God created you. Golly.
I mean, that's very sweet of you.
There we go. If you're on my show, you can't critique me.
Yes, ma'am, you're the best.
We also can't critique each other.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
That's life.
Noah and I used to be nice to each other, but one time I was too nice to Noah. I don't even remember what did I say?
I think I criticized you for being too nice, and that unfortunately set the tone of our relationship ever since then.
I have not been nice since.
To anyone. You should see her in church. I saw her trip a child. That's not true. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, like, if my youth pastor listens, I promise. On the high school retreat, I was very nice to all of the kids. I made sure we all stayed safe. I helped them get to the front of the Switchfoot concert. I was the only emo at a Baptist convention. So, it came in useful, though, because there was a Switchfoot concert, and we pushed to the front in the most Baptist way possible.
Politely.
Only a little bit of
Conspiracy.
All right.
That's the worst tangent ever.
I don't even know if that was a tangent. This is just us rambling. Welcome to the Fresh Cut.
Again.
I'm not checking to make sure that we don't have a thing that, like, plays an advertisement over of us. So then all of a sudden we cut out and we don't realize it. This is our first time doing this, folks. Amy and Dalton, please don't tell your friends to never come on this. We would like to continue to trick people into coming. But, conspiracy theory. First, we're going to start with some Milligan conspiracy theories. First and foremost, I think we all saw the artwork, graffiti, whatever we want to call it, that was on the campus last semester on our handprint buffalo.
Handprint. There's specific qualifications for designs that go on that buffalo.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say it. But no, I'm not. I'm not allowed to say that either. But it was what middle school boys utilize on their drawings at school. I'll leave it at that. Keep it rated like PG, like 12. And
I, for one, am glad that our graphic design students are really, like, challenging themselves.
You know, we do have some real artists on campus.
Apparently.
And they like spray paint. But today, our esteemed Brent Nipper, whatever his title is, emailed. I really don't know.
I believe he's the danger man on campus. He keeps track of the danger.
Yeah. If you're dangerous, Brent Nipper will come and find you and then take a picture of you and email it to all of the students. Like he did today.
And then all the students ask Erin if that was her for some reason.
Yeah. So we were wondering if, I had 3 people ask me if I was the, insert the word I want to say here, bandit. And so we were wondering if either of our guests had any theories on who it was. You can imply it, say direct names. If you say me, I might get a little upset, but it's the radio. First Amendment rights. Amy,
any ideas?
Dalton?
I don't think I could say.
Do we answer that?
All right.
I think we answer it.
Please answer it. Dalton, what do...
I don't...
I don't know.
Hello? Okay, we can't hear you. Give us a second.
Technical difficulties. Hello? Is it studio? Are you still there? Friend? Well, this is super awkward. It's dead silent on our side.
I thought the radio manager, Dalton Smith, would be able to do something.
Wait. Can I, if we listen online, will it play? Hear her?
I don't.
If you were that caller and you want to try calling us back, the assistant station manager is here, so we'll figure it out. We'll make him figure it out.
This is gonna be rough.
I don't even remember where we were.
the insert word I would like to say here, Bandit.
You asked
It's not
Amy,
a-
I think, if she...
Oh, Amy, do you have any theories?
I don't, but I hope no one ever gets murdered on this campus, judging by the quality of that picture.
Danger Man might get a picture of you, but that's... Brett and Embry doing a great job. Please let me keep going to this college. DJ Smith, you got any theories? Do you plan on murdering anyone? Because you might get away with it.
I don't. We probably shouldn't encourage this over the radio.
Disclaimer,
This
that's...
is all we have.
All right. So take it off, right?
Yes.
On.
Should be on the headphones.
Are our headphones plugged in correctly? Sometimes they break. Hello?
Can you hear him at all?
She might just be able to call your phone and we can put it up to the mic. We believe it's our friend Amy. That's not the one on the radio show. She's not calling into her own show. If you want to call your friend Amy that is on the show, we'll put you up to the mic. That's the best I got.
Sorry, guys.
We'll blame it on Pern Dog because he's not here. Disclaimer, one of the 10 commandments I broke is not murder. Okay. Hello?
Hello. Hello. I would like to know what your all's opinion on the radio show is about the pin 15 on the Buffalo.
What our opinion is on it?
Yes.
My opinion is, I gotta give props. He didn't get caught. She didn't get caught. It's not me. I've had 3 different people ask me if it was me.
And they were clearly dressed warm for the weather. That's good.
I gotta appreciate jorts in December. That is a fashion statement in itself. So, I mean, that's like 2 statements in one. Graffiti and jorts. Guess?
Who do you think it was?
I just gotta say it's not me. Gonna reiterate that. Just because I have bad knees doesn't mean that I stand like that. I think that was the basis for the accusation. I'm gonna say it's a dude. Some people don't know, but I think it's because no girl would spray paint by herself.
Well, from my point of view, if you look at the knee and the ankle joint, that is a female.
Oh, I'm completely open to being wrong. I hope I'm not because I don't like being wrong, but.
It was kind of... There's a lot of emotion in that picture.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell for sure.
Amy, what is your major?
Exercise science.
Both of you are exercise science? All right, well,
Or
both...
Amy Square.
Amy squared individually or by themselves know more than I do about this.
Yeah. I would say it's a female.
Oh, that'd be... Oh, I was going to say a policy move.
I think you guys should ask John Simonson and what he thinks about this.
Ask who?
Dr. Simonson.
Dr. Maybe we'll bring them in next week for an educated...
We can spend all semester just on this.
The education of the pin 15 on the Buffalo.
Yeah, all right. I'll send an email and see if they would like to come on. Would you come on with them?
Of course.
All right.
I think me and John would get along great.
I bet so too. Noah, do you have any input on this?
I have a few theories on who it could be.
No one's listening except I think Amy, who we're currently on the phone with. So I don't even know if we call anyone out if they'll even know.
That's fine. I think it might be someone in the music department because you wouldn't expect them. Could be, someone. Maybe they play chapel, and so they're doing all this good, all this Christian kind of stuff on campus, and they needed to let themselves go for a bit. Maybe a drummer, maybe the piano player, or as they're called, a pianist, and it's hard to tell for sure, but that's my best guess.
Excuse me, I just got some news.
What's that?
This just in, everyone is saying it's Erin Laverty.
It's Erin Laverty?
Yeah, clearly they edited the picture to make it white, so, it's not a race deal, but I'm pretty sure it's him.
So it's like an anti-racist thing?
Yeah.
Those are his ankles, though. Very nice.
He is a basketball player, so he has to have good ankles. Maybe they just asked the wrong Erin.
Do you think he knows what a penis looks like?
I've never had that discussion with him.
I thought it was an ichthys fish.
I mean, I'm sure he's seen his own.
If he
How
has.
big was that 10-15 on that buffalo?
I did not actually see it in person.
It was pretty big.
Like how big?
Anyways,
Compare it to someone that you know.
this didn't go as I thought it might.
This went better than I expected.
You're not in the class.
Would you consider it girthy?
I'm sorry?
Would you consider it girthy?
I cannot comment. I only saw one on the sidewalk and it was half washed away. A single tear. I'm not a true reporter. I'm just here to make some theories up about it.
Would you say that it was well cleaned, the 10-15?
I literally don't know what it looks like. I just know what the bandit looks like, and that's barely what the bandit looks like.
Stop calling it the bandit. They didn't steal anything except for maybe someone's innocence.
Well, I don't have a... Listen, people told me they liked the name. Insert word I would like to say here, bandit.
Okay.
I'll be sure they're scared of you, because they know you did it.
I promise, my wonky knees don't actually look like that. I'm going to physical therapy, guys. They're getting better. They don't look like that.
It has been said from time to time that Freeman tends to dress like a homeless man.
I can confirm this. That's her roommate.
All right,
In fact, I actually have a picture of Taylor Freeman. Just hold it.
This is the radio, so we won't be able to show
But I
it.
can show you.
Describe it.
This is like Pictionary with words.
Do we know for sure that...
All right, so what I see is the insert word I would like to say here, bandit, in the weird crouchy position that I can't actually do, so I'm still reiterating it's not me, and it looks...
Check the yoga team. Or like we have a yoga club, don't we?
Yoga team.
Yoga team. There's some weird like contortion-y stuff going on there.
We did just take down all of the yoga team posters. Yoga team, God. And it looks like Taylor's face is in this picture. So, I mean, Taylor, if you're listening, I think if you turn yourself in, like, the punishment is less. I've never had to turn myself in for anything,
It's
though.
clearly not a midget.
That eliminates the...
That eliminates you.
Yeah. So,
I've heard knee implants were a thing now.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Knee implants, Erin. Listen. We've only got one guest. Or one phone guest. 3 people actually are on our show that aren't us right now, but...
That's exciting. Well, you could... wait, are you saying that you got knee implant? Are you trying to incriminate yourself?
Basically.
This is anyone's guess at this point. We have Erin Laverty, Taylor Freeman, me, Erin, but it's not me.
I
Amy.
also heard Holly Kegley was a suspect as well.
You have done more research than I have.
Hey, quick question. It's nice that you're, like, calling us and everything, but please tell us you actually have the radio up so we're getting viewers.
Are you listening on milliganradio.com?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So we know who
That
our...
needs to be a rule going forward. If you're going to call in, you better be listening.
We're not even... Well, we can't listen or else we would just hear feedback.
That's fine.
But also that's a bit
Feedback can be
narcissistic.
helpful.
All right, well, it was good talking to you guys. I'm going to go do my homework now.
Thanks for being our first ever call-in.
You're welcome.
First 3.
Enjoy your night.
You too.
Bye.
All right, so now that we have just talked about this, what are we going to call him now that we're not calling him a bandit?
We
Come on, Noah.
could call him a handit because it had, like, hands on the buffalo. That was just my first thought. I don't think it's great. I was hoping we could kind of, like, build from there, maybe. Brainstorm, if you will.
Dalton, Amy, any suggestions?
No.
Nope.
All right, then we're sticking with me. I win.
I will say that the can't actually say this word bandit is a pretty good band name, although not a good baby name. Or mascot for a sports team.
Well, bandit could be we could shorten it, make a nickname.
That's true. That's more like a dog name.
There's another word for that. That's a good guy's name. But I don't think it's appropriate to say.
Rob.
Rob. We'll have to discuss that after the show if you want to know.
Richard.
Aha! That took me a second.
Richard Robert. Or Robert. Rob. I messed up. I forgot. Okay, anyways.
There's another Milligan conspiracy theory we would like to address. And it has to do with one of our guests. Amy, you had a moment of fame last year where you got taken out by a frozen turkey. And I've heard some rumors circulating that it was an inside job and that she actually did it on purpose. Have you ever addressed that with her?
This is the worst audio I've ever heard. And the worst part is the audio class is actually upstairs right now, so we could be learning how to make it sound better.
Tomato, tomato.
I can confirm it was an inside job.
Wow. This is like... I don't even need to take Stampede anymore. This is investigative reporting right here. All right, so looks like we're going back to Brett Nipper, the Danger Man, and letting him know.
Watch out, Danger Man. We're coming for you.
But, like, not in a bad way. Like,
yeah,
to tell
not
you.
in a...
That was not a threat. We're not threatening.
We also did not... We are not the what's it called bandit.
Yeah, once again...
Especially not Erin.
This is stressful. I told my mom to listen. She's gonna wonder what I'm doing at my small Christian college in Tennessee. I got bored. Just kidding. Did not get bored. I'm gonna move past this because I might incriminate myself. All right, on to a non-Milligan conspiracy
You know,
theory.
they used to just steal the buffaloes. Did that get too hard or something?
Well, didn't Curtis Clark got caught?
Yeah, I guess...
He wrote about
think
it for
they,
the Phoenix.
I do think I heard that it's, like, stuck to the ground better however you do that. That's...
I think we need to, like, get some art students and, like, make our own, but, like, really big, and then just transport that around campus.
Do our own parade.
We did...
Fresh cut parade.
That has a ring to it. All right, nah.
Just a bunch of buffalo or lawnmowers.
We could put the buffaloes on the Milligan lawnmowers.
That's a pretty good idea.
Or hell. However you think of scobuffs. Moving on to a non-Milligan conspiracy theory. Have you ever heard of the Hollow Earth conspiracy theory?
I have not.
Have you, Dalton?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so I'm right now on the Telegraph because if I just said this without a source, no one would believe me. But there's a conspiracy theory that the center of the Earth is actually hollow, as the term Hollow Earth would lead you to believe. It came from, what did his name go? Dallas Thompson. He got into a car crash and basically should have died. And he claimed to have seen a, quote, light so bright that it burnt my eyes, end quote, and made him, quote, legally blind, end quote. And it also let him possess some bizarre knowledge about the world. When he like passed out or whatever because he was near death. When he woke back up, he was convinced that the Earth was hollow and had an opening at the North Pole. Dalton did say that he was from the North Pole, so I'm surprised you haven't heard of this.
Connections.
And he went on some radio show called Coast to Coast to discuss his mission to locate and explore it. He says, quote, that there are cavern systems and caves that traverse the whole mantle. He told the host, because of the special atmosphere in the hole, Thompson explained, living creatures were protected from pollutants and harmful rays. There were herds of mammoth and ancient tribes down there, and the members who lived in the hollow part of the earth grew to be about 1,700 years old. And so he goes on to talk about it, and there's three main subcategories of this conspiracy theory. That Jesus didn't actually die. He went to the center of the earth. That Adolf Hitler didn't actually die. He went to the center of the earth. And that the dinosaurs did not go extinct. They went to the center of the earth. And we just want to know your thoughts on this. Agree? Disagree?
I think the dinosaurs would have died by now. Those ones would have anyways. It's been a while.
How long ago did they go extinct? Quote, extinct, as we discussed.
Okay. You're stressing me out.
I'm not the bandit.
I do like how
I think Hitler would
different
have died
these
too.
subjects are. Like, they're just so Jesus, Hitler, dinosaurs, and it's just like completely different things.
Yeah, I don't think they could live together in harmony
No,
if this
I don't think
grew
so.
to be true. Or maybe like Jesus converted Hitler, and
Well,
maybe
Jesus was Jewish, so I think that does cause a little bit of controversy there.
Let's turn away from that angle. And
never mind. There is a conspiracy theory that the Holocaust was a hoax, but we really don't believe in that one. Do we have a guest?
he can't come in.
Our station manager has just arrived. Stay tuned at 8 o'clock for his and our guest Dalton's show. We'll not be on that one. Noah and I will get off the air in 20 minutes.
We will run out of the building. We are not about to listen to 2 hours of radio in a row.
Well, we wouldn't be listening. We would be on it. Anyway, Amy, what are your thoughts on the Hollow Earth conspiracy theory?
I think it's true. I could see Jesus and Hitler having some great moments, riding around on a T-Rex.
I feel like that's on a t-shirt somewhere.
If it's not, it should be.
Oh, I just got a text from a different Amy, not the Amy that called in, not the Amy that's on the show, but another Amy here that attends Milligan College. Apparently they made a movie about this.
I think I've seen it. Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I've actually not seen that. I'm a terrible film studies major. What happens when they go to the center of the Earth?
It was a long time ago that I watched it, but from what I remember, there was a lot of fire and a lot of adventure stuff happening. So,
did you see any dinosaurs, Hitler, or Jesus in the movie?
I don't remember Hitler. Jesus could have been there, but I think there might have been a dinosaur actually. Although I could be making that up.
Yeah.
What? Who knows?
Well, if we have any super huge Journey to the Center of the Earth fans, I apologize for me not knowing anything about it after looking this conspiracy theory up. I should have done more research.
Hey, don't be so hard
apparently,
on yourself.
we did learn, though, that at the center of the Earth, Brendan Fraser's acting career died. Thank you, Amy. Also makes me feel good that we have more than one listen. I think all our listeners might be named Amy, but we appreciate the fan base that we have. Dalton, what are your thoughts on the Hollow Earth conspiracy theory?
I don't know. I just thought it was so. I think it's weird. There's no way that's real. I mean, I don't care about movies.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Get off our
documentary.
show. This is
You
our
say it wasn't a
conspiracy
documentary?
show.
It wasn't a documentary, I hope, because...
Oh, Amy gave you a thumbs up, the one that's texting me.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know if I have permission to say her last name.
I see, when you were asking me the question, I thought you were going to ask me about Brendan Fraser's acting career.
If you want to talk about that, I'm not going to...
Yeah, that was pretty...
I actually don't know who Brendan Fraser is. I have no image in my head. I'm going to Google
Well,
my...
he wasn't great in the first place, and then that movie came out, and it was just all downhill from there.
Is that a pun?
Actually, no, but it works.
Oh, he kind of looks like Sid the Sloth. No offense, Brendan, but his eyes are so far apart.
Our third viewer, Brendan Fraser, wiping the tear off his eye as he turns off Milligan Radio.
Amy,
sorry, Brendan, if you're out there.
Still texting in says he's a broken man, and he looks like someone
He looks happy.
physically broken.
Is that the I can't say this word bandit?
I wonder what his knees look like.
Google it. Actually, don't.
Is this his mugshot? Amy texting Amy. I don't know if Amy Long, our current guest, knows that this is his mugshot.
During my time in prison, I didn't see him, so...
Were you in American prison or European prison?
American.
Oh. I don't know which is worse. I actually know very little about prison systems outside of the U.S. But then again, I don't know why I would know anything about prison systems outside of the U.S.
My dog's actually from prison.
He's really not lying.
Yeah, from a prison, there's a program where they train dogs. So my dog knows how to sit, and that's because of prisoners. That's because people murdered stuff or whatever.
What is her full name?
Gabby, the prison dog.
Parker. You forgot her last name. That's kind of awkward.
I didn't want to say my last name on it, even though it's in the show description. Even though this is a small campus.
Well, you forgot from the vlog part.
Oh, well.
We didn't even vlog any of this.
It's okay. They're probably sick of us. Or me.
Well, I'm not really on the vlog. I want to be a documentary maker, so I'm just practicing.
Documentary of me and the occasional sunset.
Called out. And Pern Dog, or Caleb Perney. I just affectionately call him Pern Dog because that's what I call him. Apparently it's not his mugshot. It's photoshopped. Amy, I agree that it's funny. Also, he's not looking at the camera in any of these pictures. He, can't make eye contact. It's kind of funny because it's...
I do not like how long this show is spent dwelling on Brendan Fraser.
I didn't know that he existed until Amy. Text Amy. I still don't know how to differentiate well. Oh my gosh, I have seen this picture before. I didn't realize that was him. Okay, for those meme lovers out there, if you've ever seen the barber, what kind of cut you want? Him. Just mess my hair up. Milligan appropriate version. And it's the world's worst haircut. They made that meme with Brendan Fraser in it. And I'm going to send that to my family group chat after this radio show.
All right.
Well, it's more than anyone has in years. Amy, I think we're going to have a consistent Amy guest theme.
That sounds very difficult. I mean, obviously we're doing great today, but
well,
I don't know if there are more than 3.
Well, it looks like we're putting you all on rotation.
Great.
I mean, it's only an hour a week. Great way to make friends. Maybe we'll bring on a different guy in a couple of weeks, see if we can get those sparks flying.
Yeah.
JD.
She's really excited to see a different guy.
Oh, I'm very happy to see JD. I could get some more of my soccer girls on here. I'll give them a quick shout out. They're listening from the caf.
Oh my gosh! Does this equal fame? I mean, Milligan soccer, girls soccer, it's basically famous.
Yeah. We're basically like the Kardashians of Milligan.
Oh yeah, I mean Kim K booty and all. I don't know if I want to say that, but I did anyway. All right, we went from Hollow Earth to Brendan Fraser's. Speaking of the Kardashians, did you hear about the third baby's name?
I did.
Dalton, did you?
No, I did not.
It's Chicago.
Bad baby name. Good state name. That's not a state. I don't know. What's wrong with me?
Good band name. There is... the jokes. There is a band named Chicago. Do we know if it's a girl or a guy? I didn't actually read the article because I knew it would infuriate me, but and then it did.
Erin just hates reading.
No, I just hate babies named Chicago.
I do think Chicago is better
somewhere.
than the others.
What'd you say?
Chicago is a lot better than the other 2 babies.
What is the
North?
And what's the second one?
It's like Ivy Blue or something.
No, that's Beyonce.
Beyonce's.
Oh, that's
Step off.
bad too.
My least favorite celebrity baby name is Apple. Gwyneth Paltrow loves her health so much she named her daughter Apple. And I mean, money can buy a lot of things, but I don't know if it can buy accepting the name Apple.
No. Absolutely no.
Oh, Saint. Wow. Amy really is a saint, too.
Saint. Oh, that's pretty bad, too.
Saint West. Sounds like Southwest.
It's the best of the
Northwest, Saint West. Why didn't they keep up the directions theme? Did you guys ever watch High Five? There was
You're asking the audience? Are you waiting for them to call in?
Oh god, we already messed that up 3 times. I was more asking the 4 people that are in the room with me right now. Alright, I'm going to continue on with the story to explain why I asked that question. They had a song about the directions, like north, south, east, and west, and then let's get this party started. But they surely did. Dalton, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know that song. That song is so catchy, but it's so bad.
I literally still have to use that for knowing, where there was, never eat soggy waffles. No, I just looked like I murdered Saint West.
Have you never heard that before? Never eat soggy waffles?
What are we talking about?
For north, south, east, and west. To know where everything goes.
Oh, okay, I see.
Also, just general life
It's
advice.
like, which direction has that?
Soggy waffles always are in the Northeast. Just kidding, I'm from the Northeast. I've never had a soggy waffle.
All right.
Amy's typing. Oh, Amy's typing one away. We have 10 minutes left. And did you guys think of a band name, baby name, or sports mascot name?
Amy already gave us one.
I already came up with one.
I'm just trying to not directly call
make
out
her
Dalton.
hate us.
Well, she might after 15
I don't want the
minutes.
girls' soccer team to like come up to me the next week. Like, Amy already gave you a baby name. Why did you keep bothering her after that?
Well, it would be me.
Yeah, but
I really feel like Brittany's going to come up to me after this. And
I think you should get Brittany on here.
yeah, if any of the girls' soccer team, I mean, literally anyone wants to come on.
the spike balls.
I mean, I think I'd give that a 9 out of 10.
I like it.
Dalton, you're sitting at a current 0.
I know, I can't beat that. I give
Well,
up.
try.
Dang it.
I'm not taking a cop-out excuse.
But I really want to cop out.
Cop-out?
Oh, see, that's a
Cop
good
out.
band name.
Yeah, that's...
See, this is how you play the game. And guys, listeners at home, if you want to play this game during the week, call in next week as you... Oh god, the mic fell. We're good? As you think of these... Pern Dog is laughing at me. Little smirk over there. If you think of them... Today, Dr. Boer said, I think, Fire of Rebels or something like that. I took note of it. John Jackson, my favorite human, talked about something or other, and it came up with the Christian rapper name Big G. G standing for God, obviously, but you can't call yourself God. Play it during the week. Call in next week. Tell us what you came up with, and if we don't get the phone to work, hopefully you have mine or Noah's number that we can still
If you
figure
have a
out.
band name, just text us.
Yeah,
Probably
we'll
be
give you
easy.
shout outs. But calling is fun too. No, I thought Noah was getting a text.
No, I don't think so. I'm just checking.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. That you didn't. All right.
So, anyways, if we have any fans, if we have any fans at all, if you're on Twitter, which if you're not on Twitter, that's fine. You're listening to radio. Clearly, you're not like completely up to date with your entertainment. But we have a social media account on Twitter so far. Maybe we'll branch out after that. But it's The Fresh Cut at Noah and Erin, because The Fresh Cut was taken, so we would have had to do The Fresh Cut 1. I haven't told you this yet, but I wasn't about to take The Fresh Cut at The Fresh Cut 1.
So where it's
That
at?
would be horrifically embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't really like odd numbers, so I'm glad we don't have that. Noah is a math major. I hope I didn't offend you with that, and a communications major.
I'm just throwing my life away. That's what we're all here for, ultimately.
Well, at least you can count really high, right?
That's what we do. First class, calculus. Second class, counting to 100.
What's the highest you've ever counted to?
100.
Are you going to graduate as a math major only being able to count to 100?
Well, counting to 200 is an elective. We have a really low budget for our math department.
Can you count to 100 in any other languages?
Now?
Just like,
Yeah, Spanish, I guess.
all right. So does that mean if I can do that too, does that make me a math major?
Well, I mean, it'll be like,
I didn't do calculus though.
I don't know.
I'll have to. Who's the math guy
I mean,
besides you?
I think I'm the official math guy after I graduate.
But like, what about like the director of being a math major?
I really don't want to drag them into this.
All right, I don't have to Google that too. Amy, what's the highest you can count?
10.
That's
right.
pretty good. You're not a math major, are you?
I'm not a math major.
That's pretty impressive then.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn?
England.
That's pretty good. I guess you have a better education system. I won't ask Dalton. No one embarrass him.
He's from Tennessee, so.
That's gonna.
Do you know what the number 5, like where that comes in the number line?
After -2, right?
That's safe. Good guess.
Okay.
That sounds pretty Tennessean.
That's.
Anyways, at Noah and Erin Both the names are 4 letters. At church the other day, I saw Noah with, 3 letters. That's dumb.
How do you spell Noah with 3 letters?
You don't have the H. Granted, I guess you don't
You say A
pronounce
or
the
H? Oh, you said H then?
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe that's actually better.
No.
I'll change our Twitter thing.
Wouldn't that be Noah?
I would think so.
Does the H... Because I figured that
I think it'd be like now.
Well, there's no W, so that's confusing.
It's better than Chicago.
Oh, I think... Amy, texting Amy, I still don't know if I have permission to say her last name, said photography majors can only count to F/64. As a non-photography major, I know that's funny, but I don't know why. I'm ISO maybe, exposure, lenses.
F is a variable. Basically, she's multiplying 64 by another number.
I only use numbers with other numbers. I don't believe in mixing numbers and letters. Okay.
Thanks for the worst soundbite of the show so far.
Well, I mean, we've only been on air for 56 minutes. So
and I'm pretty sure we don't get to come back.
I mean, I'm not taking this for a class. And I have some soccer girls that will come on, hopefully. Please, let us have more guests. It was aperture. I threw out some photography words, and I did not throw out the right one. Now she said, now I have given myself away. Which, I mean, she's right, but I mean, everyone hit up Amy that does photography. Everyone hit up the Amy's that don't do photography, too.
Basically, it's time the Amy's of the world saw some love. Every day I'm walking around, and I hear people say, you know what I hate? Anyone named Amy. And I think we're starting to see that turn around.
Yeah, not at my small Christian college.
Not here. Unless
they're
Amy happens to enjoy doodling on beloved creatures that are technically bison.
Scobuffs, though, am I right? Alright, I guess I am not right. No one.
Sorry, I'm super distracted because the station manager is sitting in the corner like a 4-year-old in trouble, and he's mouthing things to Dalton about stuff not working.
If this radio show didn't work... Well, I guess it did work. I was about to be upset that we weren't working, but we've had multiple people communicating with us that were not on the show. This mic really isn't working, but I think that's my own fault. Or I could blame Dalton. He's sitting next to me, and he's the assistant... station manager.
Animation standard.
I think y'all know what I'm saying.
Animation major?
Ugh. Noah and I took a class, and so did the station manager, about animation. The fact that we're all still breathing is a testament to God. Not to get religious, but thank you, God. All right. I don't really have anything else to say. Noah, do you?
Well, we have about 2 minutes, so I wish you hadn't said that.
Well, look, it created conversation.
Okay. Well, any last thoughts from our guests? Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Thanks for having me.
Did you have a good time, Dalton?
I had a good time, but thank you guys for kicking me off the next show, obviously, because y'all don't want to see me again. Amy was happy to see JD next time.
Oh, I thought you meant your own radio show, and I was like, did we get you in trouble? That was some panic. I also just yelled in the soccer girls' team's ears, and Amy.
And we certainly need to, check one last time. Do you two feel anything for each other, or was this a waste of our time?
What class did you say you have together? She told me this before we came in. Did you go to class with him?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think we do. I was confused.
I really thought you said... Yep. All right. So, are you going to try to have a class with him next semester?
Of course.
Oh!
Maybe we'll take Radio Lab together.
I would listen.
Next spring, who knows where there's going to be a ring?
Well, that would be fall. It's going to be... Do you think they can make it through that entire semester after a radio show together?
If they can make it through a radio show and the sparks are still flying, I think they can make it anywhere.
All right.
It's destiny at
Did
that
I just
point.
write a poem? All right.
Music Buffs Live.
Tune in. Thursdays, what time are we? 7 too? 7. All right. Turn in 7. We have Christian rapper Zach Leslie, Milligan student, and Mitchell Hancock and I will be hosting that as we did last semester. That's all we got, folks. This is the Fresh Cut with Noah and Erin and Amy and Dalton.
And Amy. Bye, everyone.
See you next week.